Hello and welcome back to the Agents of Clix YouTube channel. My name is Sean and this is my weekly team build number 9. If this is the first time you've come across the channel, then please take the time to click that subscribe button to make sure that you don't miss out on any future content. Today's team build is going to be focused on the super rare King Hark from Harley Quinn and the Gotham Girls set. King Hark can be played at either 90 or 50 points, but for the purposes of this team, we're going to be playing him at 90 points. At 90 points, King Hark has 6 clicks of health. He starts with Flurry, Toughness and a special damage power granting him Exploit Weakness and Shape Change. He has 2 traits. The first trait is his Secret 6 trait, which is standard across most of the Secret 6 characters, which says, if your force has 3 or more characters, then King Hark can use Stealth. If your force has 5 or more characters, then King Hark has improved movement, ignores hindering terrain. And finally, if your force has exactly 6 characters, then King Hark gets +1 to all his combat values. His second trait grants Sidestep. It also allows King Hark to be given a free action if he occupies water terrain to be moved up to his speed value. This leads us nicely into our second pick for our team, King Aquaman. He's the super rare from the DC 15th Anniversary Elseworlds set. King Aquaman will be played at his 20 point value on this team. The reason King Aquaman is on the team at this point cost is because of his special damage power, which reads, at the beginning of your turn, you may place a water terrain marker in any square of clear terrain within 8 squares. Give King Aquaman a free action and choose an opposing character that occupies water terrain within 8 squares, and place that character into an adjacent square. This special damage power lends itself to 2 things. Firstly, the second part of the trait potentially gives a lot of board control. The first part of the trait allows you to place water terrain under King Hark, allowing him to activate his free movement special. King Aquaman's second trait is a standard trait shared by a lot of the KC figures, meaning that he starts the game at least 6 squares from any starting area and can't be healed. Next up on the team is Al Jordan, another super rare from the DC Elseworlds set. Al Jordan is there for his special damage power that grants Perplex. Also, his Genie of the Lamp trait allows him to pick additional support powers such as TK, Probability Control, Outwit, Support or Empower, or any other power, depending on the situation. This also makes him quite a good secondary attacker should he need to be. The Genie of the Lamp trait also allows him to change his size, so King Hark can either carry him around if he's tiny, or can be carried by him should he choose Giant. He can also choose the dolphin symbol should King Aquaman get carried away with his water terrain placement. Speaking of water terrain placement, the next person on the team is Hydro-Man, the rare prime from the Superior Foes of Spider-Man set. Hydro-Man can be played at either 100 or 60 points. But for the purposes of this team, we'll be playing him at his 60 point line. At 60 points he has 4 clicks of health, starts with Charge, Quake, Barrier and Shape Change. Hydro-Man has 3 traits. His first trait allows you to give him a free action to attach the Submerge marker to an adjacent opposing character. Once the Submerge marker is attached, the opposing character can't be placed and must break away before moving and can't automatically break away. Also, every time the character tries to break away and fails, they're dealt 1 penetrating damage. But the token is only removed if the character can successfully break away. His second trait allows you to give him a free action to either place a water terrain marker within 6 squares in line of fire, or remove a water terrain marker from a square that he occupies and heal him 1 click. Finally, his last trait says that if he occupies water terrain, then he becomes giant size and modifies his damage value by +1. Also, if there are 8 adjacent squares of water terrain, then he becomes colossal and modifies his damage by +2 instead. Finally on the team are 2 Serpent Spider-Man Bystander tokens. These are on the team purely just to boost the team to 6 characters, although their hypersonic speed and Indom is quite good for a POG that only costs 15 points. The reason I want 6 characters on the team is to fulfill King Hark's Secret 6 trait, to give him +1 to all his stats. So the idea behind the team is that King Shark moves or swims around the map, just one-shotting characters. Al Jordan constantly perplexes damage on King Shark, eventually being able to perplex damage by +2. The fact that you have 6 characters on the team means that King Shark can get to a 7 damage, so I can either choose a 7 damage exploit attack or 7 damage flurry, as he has flurry on his top click. This means a lot of damage can be done. Al Jordan can pick tiny size and either probability control or outwit, so King Shark can carry him around to always have somebody to outwit powers or to prob the attack. Therefore King Shark will be able to move 9 squares, plus then sidestep, all using improved movement, ignoring hindering terrain, and then he can attack with a 12 attack, flurrying for 7 damage per attack. So that's my 300 point team this week. It's not a themed team, so chances are you won't win map roll with this team, and you also won't have any theme team prob, but Al Jordan being able to pick prob should be able to compensate for that. I hope you enjoyed the video and the team. Why not give the video a like, let me know in the comments who you would pair with King Shark, and until next time, thanks for watching.